Okay guys, so there's so much madness going on in tonight's episode. I just don't know where to start from. Like all this kissing going on, guys. Like everybody's kissing everybody. When I say everybody's kissing everybody, everybody's kissing everybody. Coco kissed Davide. And then she went and kissed Andrew. And then now the guys are saying that Coco could potentially be trying to play a game to kind of like just couple up with somebody to stay. And you know what? They are right. They are right, because I could tell that she fancies Davide because she kind of initiated that kiss. Not so much with Andrew. Obviously, she played up to it, but she didn't initiate it the way that she initiated the one with Davide. But guys, I'm not really trying to count on my fingers or anything, but I'm sure it seems like minutes in between those kisses. So this girl was not playing. This girl was not playing. And obviously, she was walking past the bed with Tasha's name on it and be like, bye, girl. Bye. So obviously she's gonna work on Andrew. She said she likes both Andrew and she likes Davide, but I think she's gonna work more on Andrew. I think that Davide, even though he mentions that he likes Coco and Molly, I feel like he's gonna go more towards Molly. I'm not quite sure if she's gonna 100% turn his head. Yes, we see them kissing in bed, but I'm not quite sure. I'm not convinced that she will be enough to turn his head, if you know what I'm saying. But this kissing, guys. So let me go through the kisses. So you have Molly and Davide. You have Coco and Davide kissing. You have Coco and Andrew kissing. You have Dami and Summer kissing. You have Chyna and Jay kissing. And then in the end, we see aka Tasha, my baby girl who belongs to the streets, kissing Billy. Okay, so it's a lot going on. It's so much going on, guys. But let me just break them down, kind of that one by one. But actually, let me just ask you guys, go ahead, please, guys. If you haven't yet thumbs up this video, please, please, please thumbs up that video. You know, I'm trying to get to, you know, my 2,000K by my birthday in August next month, the 19th, guys. So please, if you're new to this channel and you're not yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell as well so you get updated every single time I upload a new video. But anyways, guys, Dami kissed Summer, or better yet, Summer kissed Dami, but or they both just kissed each other, to be honest with you, because realistically, he kissed back. Okay, so they both kissed each other. He's basically saying, like, you know, his head isn't turned from India. There's no one that's actually topped how he feels for India at the moment. And at some point, he mentioned that he felt a bit guilty, but he's open to know people because he would have done that on the outside house. Did you know what? When Dami kissed her, I was like, really, Dami? And I was really upset. I'm not gonna lie, I still am a little bit disappointed. But I suppose when you look at it in actual reality, you know, if they were outside, they probably would have been getting to know each other, and it could have happened with a kiss or whatever. So I guess they're not in a relationship. They're not in a relationship, but I guess we just wanted them to kind of just not find anyone else attractive. But anyhow, so I'm a little bit kind of like bummed out for India for that. I know India is trying to talk to Deji. Deji is quite cute, by the way. She's trying to get to know him, and I know he's really into her. And she kissed him as the person that she most fancied. And obviously she said, like, listen, you know, I wouldn't say I fancy you, but I do think you're attractive. So obviously she went for him. I don't know. I feel like India's a little bit more closed off. Obviously, I think she will try to get to know him because she did say she would. But I feel she's a bit more closed off. So I don't know if he's going to have enough time to kind of penetrate that kind of affection that she has for Dami to kind of like somehow turn some towards him. I don't know if that's possible. But obviously, it is what it is. And we see where Luca and Dami kind of going off at one, because Dami accused Luca of being fake. And to be honest with you, I understand what he's saying, because I personally feel like Luca is basically trying to collect data for the girls when they get back. You know, this is how I feel about it. And if you don't agree with me, that is completely fine. You can comment down below and let me know what you think, whether you agree or whether you disagree, and then we can hash it out in the comment section, okay? So I like that, because I like to kind of hear from somebody else's perspective, because sometimes when I say something and somebody else in the comments say, well, actually, Sassy, I think this, sometimes it kind of opens my mind and I'm thinking, do you know what? You might be onto something. So I do kind of like it when you guys communicate and interact with me, because sometimes, like I said, sometimes when you do mention certain things, I'm just like, you right, I get it. But in this case, I honestly feel like Luca is kind of playing a game a little bit. It reminds me of Jake and Liberty kind of situation. Not exactly Liberty situation, but you know how Jake was kind of like pretending not to want to get involved with the girls, but then you could tell that secretly he really wanted to, and how he would go into a different bed kind of situation. I mean, I'm not being funny. I'm kind of over Luca, you know, sleeping in a different bed. It's okay. Actually, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that him sleeping in a different bed is nothing wrong with it. But I don't feel like he's doing it for genuine reasons. I feel like it's just too much. I feel like he's doing the most. I feel like he's doing the most. Like, he did it with Danica, but yet still Gemma was still in bed with Davide. Now he's sleeping outside. Do you know what I'm saying? He's sleeping outside. Jasmine is in the bed by herself. And Gemma is in Casa Amor in bed with Samuel. Fair enough. I don't think there's anything there with her and Samuel. But the night before, she was with somebody else, I'm guessing. So, you know, and she has already said it. She doesn't mind being in a bed with somebody else or sharing a bed with somebody else. So I don't think why Luca has to be reading into it like that. Unless he doesn't trust himself and he feels like he might have the wandering hands. I don't know. But I don't see where you can't just be in a bed with somebody and it just be completely platonic. I just don't see what the big deal is. And he, like I said, I feel like he's doing the most. He really is. But anyways, with the argument with him and Dami said, listen, child, this is what got me. Dami said, I do not need to hold a girl hostage. Somebody say hostage. Hostage. Somebody said, hold a girl. Hold a girl. Listen, Dami said, I do not need to hold a girl hostage because I'm scared of what she might do. I was like, savage. Savage. Savage, savage, savage. Obviously, that was him talking about Gemma and how he's basically suffocating Gemma or stifling Gemma. I thought that one hit. That one hit. Oh, that one hit hard. I'm not going to lie to you. That one hit hard because even after a while, Luca was talking about how the fake thing got him. But I don't think it was the fake thing that got him. I think it was that bit that got him. It really is. And you know what made me kind of laugh? Because he was like, you're the only person in here that would say that I'm fake. And then Love Island zoomed in on Jacques' face. And Jacques' face was telling me, hell no. Jacques' face basically said it all. You could tell that Jacques was agreeing before he opened up his mouth to agree with Dami. You could tell. And then Davide went, you know what? I understand what he's saying. And then he kind of stepped in and took Dami's side. And then Luca was trying to prove something. He's just like, you know what? I'm not being fake. Because, you know, you're like my best friend in here, you would have known. And then Jack kind of went like, yeah, but, and I'm just like, ooh. So obviously, if they're all thinking the same thing, that means there's something that Luca is doing that is making them feel like he's playing a game. And I feel like he's egging the boys on. I feel like this is what he's doing. And that's why I said it reminds me of Jake's situation, because that's what he was doing. He kept pushing the guys onto different girls in order to kind of like get them to stray and wreck their relationship so that he can look good to Liberty and everybody else in the outside world. Do you see what I'm saying? But we caught up to the game and he just didn't realize it. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think Luca is doing a similar thing. I really do. And he keeps watching the boys. He was saying to Jay, listen, when what's his name? When Andrew and Coco went upstairs, he was like, watch Andrew's head because I want to know if he kisses her. Dude, spend your time, do something else. Do something else. Why you keep watching every single person? And now he's saying to them, not because you effed up and you're in regrets. Listen, Dami might have his regrets, but at that point, he didn't say he had any regrets. He said he was open to know everybody because he wanted to see whether the connection was there. So he didn't say anything about regrets at that point. He said it later on when they were in the room, but not at that point. And I just feel like, to me personally, I feel like Dami kind of hit the nail on his head when he said, listen, you're trying to win. You know, that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to win. And even Jacques agreed, like, you're always kind of like focused on winning. And I'm just like, you want to show us some more of those content, Love Island? You want to do that? So we can see it as well, Love Island? You want to do that? We can stop reading between the lines? You want to show us that? Okay. But anyways, guys, so we got all of that going on. In the last bit of tonight's episode, we see Paige crying. I don't know why Paige is crying. I don't know if it's a postcard that she saw. Could be postcard, or is she crying because Billy kissed Tasha? Because her and Billy's been getting on like a house on fire. But then Billy kind of threw something in the works tonight when he kissed Tasha. Because at first he kissed Paige as a person he fancied the most, but then he kisses Tasha as the person he thinks is the most attractive. So I feel like Paige was feeling all kind of, you know, confident about the whole Billy situation because he was giving her full attention from the get-go. So I'm wondering, do you think that was the reason why she was crying when she found out about the kiss? Do you know what I'm saying? Because remember, at the beginning of the first, the main villa, you know, she really did like Luca. And then somebody else took Luca. Do you see what I'm saying? So is she feeling like the girl with the second best kind of situation? Is that what really kind of got the tears coming? I don't know, but it could also be the postcard, guys. I don't know. But as we could see, Tasha got kissed by Billy, or Tasha and Billy kissed because she went in for it as well. And you know what? Fair play to the girl, because right now Andrew is like, oh, Andrew is going for it. Andrew went, listen, when Andrew was telling Coco, like, listen, I'm really into you right now. And Coco was like, what about Tasha? And Andrew was like, what about Tasha? I was like, oh. But you know what? I want to know whether Andrew will be able to keep that same energy when Tasha comes into the villa. Because I'm trying to work out, is Andrew doing all of this because he wants to do all of this? Or is he doing it because the boys are encouraging him to do this? But then again, he seems really forward in bed. You know, the boys are not kind of there in the bed with him. So I don't know. I really don't know. Because at the beginning of today, I was telling everyone that, you know, I think Andrew is going to basically get to know them, kind of kiss a few people, and then he's going to be kind of like remorseful, and then he's going to pull back and he's going to wait for Tasha. And this could still happen, y'all. This could still happen. But now I'm thinking he's going all out, but I think it's because he feels like a mug, basically. He feels like Tasha took him for a mug because this is the feedback that he's getting. However, I do believe that if Tasha was to come back into the villa, especially if she came back single, he would be saying to her, like, listen, you know, this is why I did that. And then she'd be like, no, but this is not true, da 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 da. And then he's going to be like, oh my God, I messed up. You know, I feel like he's going to be doing that. Like, oh, I messed up. I'm really sorry. That's what I feel will happen. But anyway, so Gemma, with the challenge, I like these challenges because these challenges kind of open your eyes up a little bit more, or give you the answers, you know, to questions that you've been wondering, okay? So originally I thought to myself that George and Ekin-Su, if there was going to be anybody fancying anybody, that would be kind of like them. Obviously, right off the bat, Ekin-Su is not into. She is not into nobody over there. I don't know if it's because they're all young. I mean, George is 25 years old, okay? George is 25 years old, so maybe she would have been into him, but I guess when she really thought about it and thinking, I got Davide over there and I'm not going to mess that up. You know what I'm saying? She did not show much interest, and I like that. I feel like she's got her head on and she's kind of just like tunnel vision, Davide only at this moment in time. But when Gemma got the challenge to basically do an underwater kiss with the guy she would most likely want to share a bed with, and she chose George, I didn't think this. I never saw this coming. So maybe there's a potential, you know, and I hope she gets to know him. I hope she is open to get to know him, because then she can know whether, you know, is she wasting her time with the whole Luca situation or not? Because I feel like she should get to know him. And George was even surprised because he was just like, I never saw me as somebody on her list. Which I'm just like, boy, you're not the only one. Okay? You're not the only one. But let's see what's going to really happen with that. But it's fair to say that the boys' heads are turned. Like, even Jacques, I haven't seen Jacques kissed proper anybody. I don't remember seeing it. Did it happen? No, not outside the challenge. Not yet anyways, but he wants to. You know, I think he wants to. He's been talking about it. I can't remember, guys. Correct me if I'm mistaken. Did he kiss anybody outside the challenge? I don't remember. I don't remember it. But I can tell that he will, because he does like Molly and he does like Cheyenne. But I think he wants to make sure that the one that he goes for is the right one for him. I think that's what he's trying to do, because he was saying he doesn't want to rush it, because he feel like if he shared bed with Molly, that would be rushed because she would be all over him. But he feels like Cheyenne is a bit more laid back. Talking about laid back and a couple that I'm very kind of surprised about, but at the same time I'm feeling Jay and Chyna. Jay and Chyna, that took me by surprise. I never thought that she would be his type, if I was to be completely honest with you. I thought that maybe he would have gone for kind of Coco or Cheyenne. That's the honest truth. I really thought Coco or Cheyenne. I never saw Chyna, you know, and I think he's kind of blown away by her natural beauty, because he talks about it. He's like, the other girls are pretty, but, you know, this natural beauty, and it's easy to talk to Chyna. And to be honest, it was nice watching them. It was refreshing watching them. So I feel like something could potentially happen there. And I'm hoping, because obviously we've seen Jay, you know, being single in there, and he tried with Paige, and he tried with Ekin-Su. But let's see. Let us see what will happen. I'm keeping my eyes on them, but I'm excited for what could happen between them. Just because Jay is just so fit, guys. He is so fit. And Jay somehow kind of grew on me. I don't know. He grew on me. And I think Chyna is beautiful. I think she's beautiful and she's elegant and classy, and I like that about her. But Danica, guys, Danica has finally kind of hooked up with somebody in the villa that seems to be paying her some attention in Castro Moore, and that's Josh. Now, does Josh really, really, really wants to, you know, be coupled up with Danica? Does he really like Danica? Or is he just trying to play with the game to get into the main villa? This is the question that's on my brain, and I just don't know, because I don't want him to play her about. She's literally been through it a few times, and I don't want her to have to go through it again. I don't want somebody to take advantage of the situation and try to use her just to get into the villa. I've got my eye on Josh. I don't fully trust him. I don't know. There's just something that stands out. But saying that, I think they look cute together. They would suit as a couple. And I said this before he actually went into the villa. From the first time I saw the lineup, I did say, listen, I would like Josh and Danica, because I could see them getting together. But I need to know whether it's real or not, okay? I need to know whether it's real or not, but only time will tell. So I'm going to watch that and see how it goes. But obviously, they had a kiss. Yes, they had a kiss tonight, and we see them kind of like doing something in bed as well. So potentially, there could be room for romance, okay? It could happen. It really could happen. So the mystery of the missing ring has been solved, okay? Because I was just like, I'm sure Dami said that he's going to put the ring in the suitcase. So I'm just like, why is she not finding it? And I remember saying, like, just dig, girl, dig. Well, now she's found it. So India found the ring that Dami gave her, and obviously she's happy about the whole situation. I don't know if India is going to actually try to get to know Digi. I kind of hope she does kind of like, just talk to him, you know? Not the whole kissy thing right now, unless it feels natural and you know, later on, and to get, you know, depending on what she wants to do. I don't care. Because at the moment, I'm not one to say anything, because look at Dami, he's kissing people. So I'm not going to say to her, don't kiss nobody. Girl, if you want to do it, because these boys ain't loyal either. Okay, so anyways, so I don't know if she's actually going to give Digi a chance and try to get to know him. She said she probably would, because she would have done that on the outside world. But it depends on whether you feel anything for that person. You're not going to push yourself, okay? So, obviously, I know Ekin-Su, like I said, Ekin-Su seems to just be, you know, fading in the background because she's not getting up to any trouble. Davide, though, we can see Davide kind of kissing Molly, and he kisses, what's her name as well? What's her name? Coco, as I said before. So, you know, I'm just like, but honestly, like I said before, I don't think Davide is really gonna, I don't think he's going to choose any of the girls over Ekin-Su. I think he's just going to have a fun, because he made a joke about Ekin-Su's bed, and Luca went, no, Davide's bed. I honestly feel like he's probably going to have fun in there. It's a lad's holiday, and then he's just going to wait for his missus to come back home. That's how I feel about it. I feel like that's probably how Andrew's going to end up doing it as well. We just don't know. And I feel like, here's the thing. I feel like Billy is playing such a dangerous game right now, because he is going for Tasha, and Tasha is not consistent. I feel like if he had gone for Paige, he would have a better chance of being brought over to the villa, because I feel like if Paige fancies him and she feels for him, she probably will stick with him. Tasha, she's here today, there tomorrow, going here and there, back and forth the following day. So you can never trust what she's going to do. That's the only thing. And I feel like he's taking a huge gamble with that. I honestly feel like he is. Andrew, at the moment, he said he's putting Tasha at the back of his head. He's gonna live his best life. Ain't nobody's gonna take me for a mug. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let nobody take me for a mug. I'm living my best life. You know, I'm going for it. And it's good. It's good to see him basically, you know, deciding to, I'm going to get to know people. He doesn't necessarily need to be kissing other girls. I don't have a problem if he wants to do that, but he doesn't necessarily need to be doing that. I don't want people to think that you have to be playing tonsil tennis to get to know somebody, because that's not the truth, okay? But it's good to see him interacting, being open with other girls. I actually wish that he had done that with Danica, because I feel like, honestly, if he had, him and Danica would have actually made a good kind of like couple. That's what I'm going to say about that. But anyways, guys, I think I have covered all that I need to cover today. I'm excited to see what will happen tomorrow. I want to know why Paige was crying. I don't know why she was crying. I want to know if it's the postcard situation, but I'm keen to know. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. And if you've gotten this far and you haven't yet thumbs up the video, please go ahead and thumbs up the video. And remember, if you're new to my channel, subscribe. Yes, the girl wants to get to 2K subscribers by her birthday, which is next month, the 19th, guys. So please subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you get updated every single time I upload a new video. But for now, guys, I'll see y'all in tomorrow's video. But for now, keep it sassy-licious.